Good morning, friends. My name is Lisa. Welcome to this gentle wake up flow. Today's flow is called Enjoy, and this is going to be literally all my favorite poses. It should be pretty effortless, feel pretty good in your body. So make sure you're wearing something comfortable, and we are going to start seated today. Come to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Bring your hands on top of the knees, maybe palms facing up, and gently close your eyes. Open the shoulders, open the chest, sit nice and tall. Feel the weight of your body on the mat. Just observe for a moment how your body feels today. Start bringing attention to your breath. Notice that place in your body where you can feel your inhalations and exhalations the most. Start lengthening your breath, making each inhale a little bit deeper, each exhale a little bit longer. Bring your right hand on top of your chest and left hand on top of your belly. We'll just take a few breaths together. You can keep your eyes closed. So with the next inhale, we're going to do it for the count of 3 and exhale for the count of 3 as well. Inhale for the count of 3 and exhale for the count of 3. One more time. Inhale for the count of 3. Feel like your chest and your abdomen rises. And exhale for the count of 3. Feel like chest and abdomen falls. One more time. Inhale deep. Exhale long. We'll do this one more time and take a moment to keep the breath in for a count of 3 as well. So take a deep inhale for the count of 3. Pause here for a count of 3 and exhale. Bring the arms on your knees, the hands on the knees. Again, reconnect with that breath. We will try to continue this long and nice breath throughout this practice. And today we will start with the feeling of gratefulness to ourselves for taking this time to be on the mat. We usually close the practice with it, but today this is the beginning. We want to thank ourselves for being here, for arriving here on the mat. Gently open your eyes. With the next inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Lengthen through the torso, and with an exhale, fold forward. So walk your fingers as far as it feels good. Lead with your heart. With an exhale, soften into the mat or into the ground. Maybe move your hips a little bit from side to side if that feels good. With each exhale, maybe walk your fingers a little bit deeper, a little bit further to feel a deeper stretch in your back. It's a deep but also gentle stretch through the whole back. That starts with your hips, goes all the way through the sides of the body, through the spine as well, the armpits and the arms, all the way to the fingers. Fingers are stretched as well. Soften here. With the next inhale, walk your hands towards the right side. And stay here, so your right ear is close to your right knee, or maybe your chest is close to your right knee. And with the next inhale, walk your hands all the way towards the left. Maybe your chest comes close to your left knee. Maybe it's your left armpit that is close to your knee. Just whatever way feels good for your body today. Feel the nice stretch through the right side of the body here. Maybe you're feeling some sensation in your left hip as well. Inhale, walk the hands towards the center and bring them close to your body. Walk them back. Bring yourself up to seated. With the next inhale, bring both arms up. And with an exhale, bring the right arm to the mat and stretch the left arm above your head to feel that length in the left side. Inhale, come back to center, and with an exhale, place your left hand on the mat, stretch the right arm above your head, open the chest, feel the nice stretch in the right side of the body. We'll do this one more time. Inhale up, exhale, bend towards the right. Inhale up, and exhale, bend towards the left. Let's do this one more time. With an inhale, come up. And exhale, slowly, gently bend towards the right side. Feel, really stretch through the left side. Inhale up. Slowly. Exhale, bend towards the left. Stretch out the right arm above you. Feel the stretch in the whole right side of the body. Inhale, come up. And exhale, place your arms and the hands down. We'll do a couple of shoulder rotation. First, rotate them back. Slowly, nicely, really feel that shoulder joint moving. And change the direction, so we're going to rotate them forward. Just the shoulders, chest is open, back is straight. You can close your eyes here and just feel the enjoyment of this movement, from this movement. Beautiful. If you have your eyes closed, gently open your eyes. And we're going to do little twists. For this twist, we need to bring the right leg across the left knee. So we're keeping the left leg in the same way or similar as it was in Sukhasana or comfortable cross-legged seated, and we're just bringing the right foot over the left knee. Make sure your back is straight, open the shoulders, and with an exhale, rotate towards the right. So your chest is coming closer to the right thigh, and maybe just hug your knee, your right knee with your left hand, and stay here. Look towards the back, behind the back shoulder, or just as far as you can towards the back. And if you can go a little bit deeper, you can bring your left elbow against the right knee and push yourself into a slightly deeper twist. Maybe you can straighten your arm as well. Just see what feels good for your body today. There is no right and wrong, as long as you feel that nice twisting sensation with no pain, no uncomfortable feelings in the body. Inhale, bring yourself to the center, and we're going to switch legs. So this time your right knee is bent, right shin is on the mat, and bring the left foot across the right knee. Maybe you need to bring your right knee a little bit closer to the middle, just so it's more comfortable. Inhale here, make sure your back is straight. And with an exhale, twist towards the left side. And maybe you just hug your knee and your hip with your right hand. Look back. Try to keep the back straight. With each exhale, twist a little bit more. And maybe go deeper in the twist. So bring your right elbow against the left knee and push through the knee and the elbow. Maybe straighten your arm, the right one. Just whatever feels good to your body. With an inhalation, find a little bit more length. With an exhale, twist a little bit deeper. One more inhale here. And exhale. And with an inhale, come back to the center. And we're going to come into a tabletop position or all fours. So hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. The tops of the feet are flat on the mat. Back is neutral to start with. And we'll do a couple of cat and cows. So with an inhale, drop your belly down, bring the tailbone up, open the chest, look up. Exhale, round through the spine, look between your palms or maybe between your knees or maybe to your navel. Relax your neck. Inhale, drop the belly down, open the chest. Exhale, drop the belly down, bend through the spine. Push through the hands. Inhale, drop the belly down, come to cat. Open the chest. Exhale, slowly round through the spine, push through the hands. Bring yourself to cow. One more inhale, come to cat. Drop the belly, really open the chest. Exhale, bend through the spine. Curve the spine, push through the hands, look at your navel. And bring yourself to the middle. The next thing we're going to do is just a couple of free movements in this pose. So bring yourself to all fours again, or if you stay there, then just there you are. And we're going to have about half a minute of just random movements, whatever feels good to your body. Maybe start circling your hips, maybe move them from side to side. Maybe you want to push your hips back. Maybe you want to bend your elbows or just move the arms. Whatever feels good to your body today, just do that. Imagine like you're an animal that just woke up and has no rules about how exactly they should stretch. They just want to move the body in the way that it feels good for the body today. Beautiful. And then bring yourself back to a tabletop. Walk your hands a little bit further, closer to the front of the mat, and sink your hips back. Drop the chest down, come to a puppy pose. Maybe drop your forehead on the mat if that feels good. Otherwise, you can look to the front if that doesn't constrain your neck too much. If you don't feel anything here, you can walk your knees a little bit further as well. Feel the nice stretch in the chest and in the shoulders, in the armpits as well. Inhale here, your elbows are on the mat. If you can, bring them. If you can't, just keep them above the mat. Find the comfortable variation of this pose for you. The idea here is to open the chest and feel the nice stretch through the shoulders. Maybe you need to walk closer to your hips, and that will make you feel better. Just a deep inhale here, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. And then shift your weight all the way back to child pose. Bring yourself up for a second. We're just going to go into a wide knee child pose. So bring your knees to the side of the mat. Your hips are touching your feet, your heels, and then walk your hands forward. Bring your forehead on the mat. And maybe today it feels good to place your head onto one side, maybe not on your forehead, but on the right side or on the left side. Really drop your belly down between your thighs. Find that nice stretch in the back. Very gentle, very enjoyable. Relax into this pose. Your arms should be stretched here. Maybe walk the fingers a tiny bit further to find a deeper sensation of stretch in the shoulders and in the arms. Take a deep inhale here and exhale. With the next inhale, bring yourself up. Come to a tabletop position. Just stay here for a moment. And with the next inhale, we're going to bring our right leg to the front of the mat. Left knee is down. And with one more inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Take a slight back bend at the top from the shoulders. Tuck the tailbone in. Feel the nice stretch in the back here. Just open your chest for a moment. And with an exhale, place your left hand next to your right foot and open your right arm to the sky. We're coming into a simple twist position. And maybe here it feels good to bring the right arm around you and land it somewhere on your back or on the side. Or maybe it just stays up, whatever feels good to you. Maybe you can bend your left knee and grab your left foot or left toes just for a little bit deeper twist and for to add the stretch in the quadriceps. Maybe that feels too much, so just stay open in the twists, sink the hips down. Exhale, place the right hand on the mat and bring your right leg back to tabletop. We'll do the same on the other side. So this time bring your left leg to the front of the mat. Frame your foot with your hands. First open the chest here, drop the hips. With the next inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Open through the chest, slight back bend at the top. Feel a nice curve here. Maybe drop your neck, drop your head a little bit back, look up. Open. Exhale, place your right hand next to your left foot and open to the left this time for a simple twist. And find your variation. Maybe you stay here, maybe you bring your left arm around you, maybe you grab your left foot, your right foot with your left hand and open the shoulder a little bit more. Just find your variation. Feel the stretch in the hips and the right quadriceps, in the shoulder as well. Inhale here. Exhale, release that leg if you had it in your hand. Frame your foot, look to the front, and with the next inhale, step your right foot to meet your left and find yourself into a forward fold. This is going to be a very nice and gentle forward fold. So make sure you bring your feet hip distance apart. And then slowly drop your head down, relax the whole torso. So we're not looking for a sensation of like opening, or we're not trying to make this perfect. Just relax your torso, feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. Relax your neck and your head. Maybe grab the opposite elbows. Maybe swing from side to side here a little bit. Just see what feels good to you and really enjoy yourself in this pose. Maybe relax your arms all the way towards the floor. Few more seconds here. Bending the knees one by one can feel really nice as well. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, bring yourself as close down as possible. And with the next inhale, come halfway up. Hope you are at the front of the mat. If not, then move there. We're coming halfway up and we're going to bend forward one more time with an exhale. With an inhale, bring yourself all the way up slowly, knees soft. Open the spine, bring the arms up. Slight back bend at the top. Bring yourself back to center, to standing pose with the arms up. Interlace your fingers, open the palms towards the sky. And with an inhale, come all the way to your toes. Lengthen through the whole body here. Exhale, bring the heels down. One more time. Inhale, lengthen through the whole body. Stretch through the whole body. Exhale, heels on the mat. And with an exhale, go on the way down. Place the hands on the mat and step the feet back. Come to downward facing dog. Find yourself in a nice downward facing dog. Keep the knees bent to start with. Really push the mat away, spread the fingers, open the shoulders so shoulder blades are away from the ears. Tailbone is pointing up and your whole back and arms are in one line. Neck and head are relaxed. You can swing it from side to side just to make sure they're relaxed. And then start pushing the weight back and bringing your heels closer towards the mat. It's totally okay if they don't come on the mat. Don't worry about that. The back is the priority here, but also the fact that you enjoy, the feeling of enjoyment is the priority as well. So just lengthen through the whole body. Maybe move a little bit here. See what feels good. Maybe paddle out your legs. Bend one knee at a time. Maybe push through the hands, open the chest a little bit more. Maybe bend the knees a little bit more. Come on your toes. Just see what feels nice here. With the next inhale, we're going to bring the right leg up, bend the knee, and open into the side. Open the right hip. You may find it easier to place your left heel on the mat here, but maybe not. Just stay here for a second. If it feels good, you can go to a flipped dog. So land your right leg behind you and open through the right side of the body. Maybe just stay up. And with an exhale, bring your knee towards your right palm and feel like you're coming towards pigeon, but we're not going all the way into pigeon pose. We're just going to sink the hips down as low as they can go. Open through the chest here. And with the next inhale, push through the hands, bring your right leg up and place it down on the mat. We'll lengthen in the same way through the left side of the body. With an inhale, bring your left leg into the sky, bend the left knee, open the left hip. Maybe stay here, maybe find your flipped dog and stretch through the whole left side of the body. With the next exhale, bring your left knee close to your left hand. Move the right foot a little bit back and drop the hips. Find yourself in a on your way to pigeon. Open the chest here, look up. Exhale, bring the left leg up and down. Come to downward facing dog. From here, we're going to shift the weight to the arms. Come high on your toes, drop the hips down, open the chest. kind of like up dog, but your thighs can be on the mat or just wherever it feels comfortable and nice and enjoyable for the body. Inhale, come up to downward dog, so shift your hips up and back. One more time. With the next inhalation, we're shifting the weight forward. Drop your hips down, open through the chest. Exhale, downward dog. And one more time, shift your weight to your hands, drop the hips, and this time find yourself all the way down on the mat. Come onto your forearms, so your elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. Feet together, legs are relaxed, fingers spread, and they're shoulder distance apart as well as the elbows. We're coming into a Sphinx pose, so with an inhale, feel like you're trying to push the mat back with your elbows, open through the chest, open the shoulders, look in front of you. Feel that nice sensation of opening through the chest, nice and gentle. Maybe move the shoulders a little bit here to find some movement in this pose, to just move in the way that feels good for your body. This practice is about enjoyment. Maybe stay here for a little longer, or maybe relax all the way down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, elbows close to the body, and with an inhale, push through the hands, come to baby cobra or full cobra. Wherever you are, if you're in full cobra, keep the microband in your elbows, open the chest. Just find the variation that works for you. Sphinx, baby cobra, or full cobra, Bhujangasana. And if you're in baby cobra or cobra, then with an inhale, look behind your right shoulder, find a cobra twist. Exhale to the center. Inhale, move towards the left, look behind your left shoulder. Exhale, come back to the center. One more time. Inhale, look towards the right, come back to the center. Inhale, look towards the left, come back to the center. Bring yourself all the way down, bring the hands on top of each other, rest your forehead on your hands for a moment, relax your shoulders, relax your chest. Beautiful. Now from here, bend your left leg at the knee, come a little bit higher up on your forearms, bring your right forearm parallel to the front of the mat, and grab your left foot with your left leg and try to bring it closer to the mat. So we're looking for a sensation of stretch in the front of the left leg in the quadriceps, and at the same time maybe opening the left side of the body. Just find again the variation that works for you, the way of grabbing that foot that works the best for you. Bring it close to the mat, stretch out that big quadriceps muscle. It usually feels very nice. We're stretching the knee here as well. And release that leg. We'll do the same on the other side, so just bring your left forearm at the front to use it for stability. Bend your right knee, grab that right foot with your right hand and bring it closer to the mat. Find the stretching sensation in the right quadriceps. And now release that leg. Come back onto the forearms. First relax all the way down, bring the forehead on the mat, and then shift your weight up and come sitting onto your heels. We're going to do a camel pose here, or one of the variations of the camel pose. So bring yourself standing on the knees. Knees are hip distance apart. Feet are flat on the mat. Open the shoulders here. Inhale, bring both arms up. And with an exhale, start one by one bringing them back. And first, maybe land them onto your lower back or onto your glute muscles. And just open through the chest and the shoulders. And maybe that's enough for you today. Maybe that feels very good. Maybe you want to go a little bit lower, so start pushing your hips to the front, opening through the hips and the front body, and bringing your head down. Find more opening in the chest and a bigger curve in the back, and maybe drop your hands onto your heels. Again, just stay in the variation that feels good. If you're here, move the hips forward, shift them forward to find more opening in the whole front line of the body. And if this feels good, you can move your hands closer into your knees, but make sure you're staying where it feels comfortable and where you can feel the stretch and you are not feeling any pain sensation. Just take a deep inhale wherever you are, and exhale. Inhale slowly. First engage your glute muscles, engage your legs, and bring yourself up. Exhale, swing the arms to the front and shift your weight to child pose. This is a counter pose to stretch out through the spine, to extend the spine that would just bend quite heavily, especially if you came to full camel pose. Push through the hands, try to bring your hips even further back and closer towards your heels. Just really stretch out through the spine nicely here. Inhale, come to tabletop, and then flip your body on the mat. Come into a laying down pose on your back. Just lay down on the back. Bring the feet closer to the hips. We'll do one bridge pose to stretch the front of the body a little bit more. So with an inhale, just bring the hips up, come high on your shoulders, maybe walk your shoulders closer to each other, push as high as you can, and exhale, bring the hips down. Now bring your knees into the chest, bring your hands on top of the knees. We're going to do a few circles with the knees to massage the lower back, the area around the tailbone. Change the direction. A few circles to the other direction. And here you'll have a few variations, a few options. So maybe you just stay with your knees into the chest, grab your knees, bring them as close into your chest as possible. Maybe that feels really nice for you today, and just stay here. Maybe bring your feet up, grab the outside of the feet, come into a happy baby. Try to bring your knees closer to the mat by pushing through your feet. Maybe stay here. And maybe if your knees are in the chest, help yourself to come halfway to a shoulder stand. So bring your hips up, support your back, your lower back for now, and bring your knees onto your forehead. Maybe stay here. This can be a really nice little inversion. Feels really good for some bodies, for some people in the morning. And maybe if you want to take this further, bring your knees close to your ears, your shins on the mat, or close to, just aim for that position. Maybe they don't come all the way on the mat, but you're just kind of hanging here and that feels good. Maybe bring them all the way on the mat, extend your arms. Again, just find your variation. Knees next to the ears, knees on the forehead, happy baby, or just knees in your chest. You're hugging your knees. If you brought your knees close to the ears, see if that feels good to extend your legs. Come to Halasana. Just extend them behind your head. Maybe that feels nice. Wherever you are, slowly start rolling your back onto the mat. Vertebra by vertebra, tailbone on the mat, and bring your feet onto the mat. Bring your feet to the sides of the mat and bring your knees together. Let the legs fall together. Arms are on the mat. With the next inhale, bring both knees towards the right, and then bring them up, and then bring them down towards the left. One more time, up and towards the right. Bring them up, and both knees fall towards the left. Inhale, bring both knees up, extend your right leg, bend your left knee, bring your right hand on top of your left knee, and with the next exhale, bring the left knee over to the right side. Bring it onto the floor for a simple laying down twist. Extend your left arm, look towards the left, try to bring your left shoulder on the mat. Just a few breaths here, you can close the eyes here. This should feel really nice. One more deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring that knee back into the center. Extend the left leg, bend your right knee, bring your left hand on top of the right knee, and with an exhale, bring that right knee over to the left. Extend your right arm to the side, look towards your right. And again, try to bring your right shoulder closer to the mat. Your left knee is on the floor. Just relax here. Few breaths. With the next inhale, bring that knee to the center. Bend both knees, bring them into your chest. Place them on the mat, and slowly, with the help of your hands, bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed if that feels good. Come to a comfortable Sukhasana or cross-legged seated. Take a deep inhale here and exhale. Relax the shoulders, relax your face. Bring the hands on top of the knees, palms facing up. Observe how your body feels now. Find your breath. Relax your attention on the breath. Feel the weight of your body on the mat. Feel fully present here with yourself, with your body. Feel how good it is to be with yourself, to move your body a little bit in the gentle ways. Bring your palms in front of your chest. And first say thank you to yourself for taking this time to be with yourself. Rub your palms against each other, create some energy, some heat between the palms. Wash your face with that warmth that you just created, and your hair as well, and your neck. Just waking up your body. Keep your eyes closed for a moment. Rub your palms against each other and bring your palms on top of the eyes to cover the eyes. Gently open the eyes inside the palms and bring your hands down to Namaste. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this practice with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful day. Namaste.